Coach, you can give us an opening statement.
This is tremendous. We've been in the NCAA tournament, the last 5 NCAA tournaments that have happened, and we haven't had this much media attention. So appreciate the opportunity to be here. I'm proud of our group. Obviously got off to a sluggish start. The group that was in there to kind of just fight. We've really been working with our inexperienced group on just fighting whatever the circumstances is. And I mean that in the most competitive way, not any other way. And so I thought we did that. We made some shots. We played hard. We competed with a group of guys who, we had a player last year who transferred to Gonzaga, and he's sitting out this year to be a part of their program. So we're watching that game with some personal interest the other night. I think the group that Coach Pope has assembled here are winners. They're here for all the right reasons. And so we have utmost respect. And again, I was proud of our group. Just ran out of gas a little bit, and Kentucky, tip of your cap. They made some shots. I think that stretch where we had gotten the lead, then they stepped up and made maybe 5 of 10. So we'll be following them closely. I like how they play. I like how they play for one another, and certainly the name on the front of their jerseys, which I know is really important here.
Okay, you got questions yet? Raise your hand. We'll get the wireless microphone to you.
Matt, falling behind 17-0, just what happened that led to that you saw, and then what kind of adjustments did you all make from there? Or how did you kind of turn it around?
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. Again, we have an inexperienced group, even though we have some guys who have played. They haven't been in the roles that they're in now, and so we've really been working hard on just trying to win, or compete in one round at a time. And so 17-0, I think we were a little bit hesitant on both ends of the floor. 1999, 2000, I had a chance to play in the preseason NIT first game of the season here in Rupp Arena. Just the environment can do that to you, I think, a little bit. You're just, it's what you grow up watching on TV, and they're really good players, and so they took advantage of some things, and we didn't see the ball go through the hoop, and then once we did, I thought we just got some loose balls and some rebounds and scored in transition. And I think Parker, he's a smaller forward, and they have bigger forwards, and it was a little different mismatch, and he started to get lost a little bit and open, and so there weren't a lot of adjustments. We just started playing like I hoped we had played in the beginning of the game. I think that was it.
Okay, yeah. Question, no. Question for the coach or student athlete, either one is fine.
What made you decide to go to a 2-3 zone and then slow down Kentucky's offense a little bit in the first half?
Yeah, it was really our plan from the beginning. We were going to try and play our zone defense that we work on. We don't play it a lot on makes and man on misses. It's just we didn't make any for a while, and so you couldn't tell that that was the plan for the first part of the game. I just think when you're playing a team with that age gap, that experience gap, the talent differential in this environment, you can't keep giving them the same dose of anything. They're smart players that are really well coached. If you just throw the same coverage at them with the same defense, they're going to pick you apart. So it's just kind of try to keep them thinking and keep them changing what they were doing was what happened. They got a bunch of good shots, and I think that over the course of the season, it's going to prove they're going to shoot, as it did in the second half. They're going to shoot a better percentage than they did in that stretch.
Parker, what was the mood like in the halftime locker room after you guys kind of made that comeback? And then obviously, what was it like taking the lead in Rupp Arena from this team?
Yeah, first of all, this is pretty sick. I've never been in a press conference, so this is like just kind of high level for me. So I'm sorry if my answer isn't top level, but coming back in from halftime, I think we were all super ecstatic. When you play a team like Kentucky, you kind of, at least personally, I dreamed of it in like my backyard, like thinking about like Parker Jones subs in and he hits a 3 and then he comes down, like all this stuff that I think about in my head. And I don't know, like being in this environment was really cool and just kind of surreal. And we got back to the locker room, and obviously emotions are really high, and we kind of just were all telling ourselves, like, because I remember last year we played Arizona and we were down 3 going into the half, and then they came out and just blitzed us almost. So kind of just trying to stay more composed and collected, because we kind of have a tendency to not get off to the best of start. So we were trying to calm it down, even though there was a lot of just really high emotion at the time.
You have questions for coach the athlete. Anyone else? All right. Not, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Your answer was coming. Oh, thank you, appreciate it.